One day I changed the light bulb, crossed the road, and walked into a bar. That's when I realized my life is a joke. I told my boss I was tired of being a human cannonball, and that's when he fired me. I asked my wife if I was the only one she's been with, and she said yes. All the other ones were at least 8 or 9s. A local barber in my town was just busted for selling drugs. Unbelievable. I've been a customer of his for years and I had no idea he cut hair. I was in the liquor store when the clerk asked me if I needed any help, and I said, well, yes, I do, but I think I'll just buy this whiskey instead. A good friend of mine lost his job at the cemetery last week after burying somebody in the wrong plot. You might say it was a grave mistake. Here's the thing about cliffhangers. My wife traumatically ripped the blankets off me last night. I'll recover. Book just fell on my head. I've only got my shelf to blame. Why did the penguin cross the road? To go with the flow.